look at a lot of shows, you look at a lot of web series, and one thing we can not be denied of is that somebody's going to get shot, somebody's going to get killed, somebody's going to pull out a gun. So after that gun is drawn, after somebody gets killed, after somebody gets shot, we have to know what happens next. And that's not to say like, how does your story go after that? But the question is, what makes that happen, and how does the story go before that? Even more so than what happens after that. So there's got to be more to a web series than somebody being shot or somebody being killed or a gun being drawn. So I just want to challenge people, challenge creators, challenge web developers, not web developers, but web series developers, to develop a story a lot more than just how things are in their hood, how things are in, you know, on a block, how things are, how things were for them coming up. And if it's about telling a true to life story or depicting a true to life story or character or whatever like that from around the way, then, you know, say based on a true story or whatever, and, you know, and let us rest on that. But if we're going to be creative and anything, let's truly be creative. Let's challenge ourselves. Let's see what happens before the gun gets bust. Let's see what happens after that gun gets shot and somebody falls and somebody dies. You know, let's see why the character did it. I think I touched upon this at another time before. We touched upon the whole idea of developing characters and having backstories or whatever have you. So it's like pretty much in that same vein. Let's find out, you know, why the characters, you know what I'm saying, busting their gun. You know what I'm saying? We can all turn our gun sideways. We can all and anything, you know, shoot over our shoulder. We can all, you know, do all types of crazy things with the gun. You know, don't take much and anything to pull that trigger. Put those couple of square pounds of, you know, those couple of, you know, square pounds of pressure and anything on that trigger and anything to make it move, you know, to make it bust. Some of us know that, some of us don't. But let's do a little bit more for the viewers. Let's let them find out that, you know, if character X, he holds his gun sideways is because he was taught by character Z, and, you know, and he wanted to get some things off his chest because of something that he went through in the past, and that's why he killed character B. You know, just something to think about. You know what I mean? So and then let's get a little bit even, you know, deeper and go past that, and not just to say like that's why he did it, but what happens after that? What develops in the mindset of the guy or the character, whether it's a female or a male, who busts that gun after that? What does it turn them into? You know what I mean? So, like I said, I challenge everybody to address the whole idea of, after that gun is bust, what happens next? You know what I mean? After everybody gets shot, what happens next? You know what I mean? After that person dies, what happens next? You know what I mean? Everybody gets shot. You know, like, listen, like we say, somebody gets shot in the hood every day, B. So the story gets a little bit old when that's all we tell it. All right, so let's be creative in anything. Let's challenge ourselves in anything, and let's talk about what happens after, what happens before, and let's make this thing, you know what I'm saying, worth watching. You know what I mean? Yo, peace to all of the creators, peace to all of the web series creators. I'm not gonna try to name one, because if I, you know, name one, then, you know, I'll be doing a disservice to all of the others. If I try to name, you know, as many as I can, I'll leave some out. But I will give props to a lot of you guys and anything who've been doing your thing, you know. So continue to do so. What I will do after this video is I will put the name of some web series down beneath inside the description for the viewers, and that way I won't have no choice but to not leave anybody out. So, like I said, peace to all the developers, peace to all of the creators, and hey man, I hope everybody's holding up during these times of quarantine, this coronavirus situation that we got going on. I know it's kind of hard to be creative at this time. Some of you are definitely out there still getting a chance to shoot Some of you, being a little bit extra with the creative process by, editing and doing things like that right now while we can. And a lot of us, at least all of us, we should all be promoting, whether it's our web series or, our characters or whatever have you, or, things that we're going to do afterwards. So shout out to those of us that are, and the ones of us that aren't. Let's get on top of that, Nathan, because viewers are definitely looking forward to seeing what you guys got going on. I'm Ro. Peace. I appreciate you checking us out over at stillmagonline.com. And hey man, as long as I'm here, I'm gonna keep giving props to all of the web series developers and designers and creators and everything that goes into that whole creative process. All right. Peace.